In a quiet village where everyone knew whose goat belonged to who, lived two sisters, Nolly and Tessa. They grew up sharing everything: food, clothes, secrets, and even punishments. But when it came to dreams, the sisters were worlds apart. Nolly believed in slow, steady progress. She was the kind of person who would plant a tree and wait patiently for its shade. Tessa, on the other hand, wanted the shade immediately, even before planting the tree. She believed their village was too small for her big dreams, and that money was just hiding somewhere in the city, waiting for her to arrive and find it. Every evening, Tessa would sit under the mango tree and paint vivid pictures of the city. Eventually, Tessa's excitement was so contagious that she convinced Nolly to join her. Their mother packed them food, gave them her blessings, and offered a final piece of advice: move with wisdom, not with hurry. Tessa nodded quickly, her mind already racing, imagining the future wealth she was so sure of. The city welcomed them with a roaring wave of noise, confusion, and a rent price that almost made them turn right back around. They found a tiny room where you could cook while lying down and argue while standing outside. She woke up at the crack of dawn, greeted every customer with a genuine smile, and carefully saved every single coin she earned. Tessa tried working too, but she quickly noticed something that seemed unfair. Some people in the city didn't seem to work hard at all, yet they lived in comfort. "They don't even sweat," she whispered to Nolly one day, pointing at a man in shiny shoes. "Yet look at him." That single thought planted a dangerous seed in her mind. Tessa started looking for shortcuts. One week, she was selling miracle beauty products. The next, she was joining a business opportunity explained by people who spoke too fast and answered no questions. Each time she failed, she had an excuse: it was bad luck, jealous people, or even slow Wi-Fi. Nolly tried to warn her gently. Money that comes fast usually leaves even faster. Tessa just laughed. "Sister, you think too small. I'm chasing big money." Soon enough, Tessa met a man who promised her exactly what she wanted: quick riches. He wore confidence like expensive perfume and talked about investments without ever explaining where the money actually went. Blinded by the thrilling possibility of instant wealth, Tessa gave him all of her savings. 2 weeks later, his phone stopped going through. Then her rent money vanished along with him, and finally, her peace of mind. One evening, Tessa sat on the bed staring at the empty wall, counting her mistakes instead of money. Nolly came home tired, but with a radiant smile. She had just expanded her vegetable stall and gained new, loyal customers who trusted her honesty. When rent day came, it was Nolly's hard-earned savings that paid it. Tessa felt a heavy wave of shame wash over her. "The city tricked me," she said softly. Nolly shook her head. "No, sister, greed rushed you. The city just watched, with nothing left to chase." The two sisters returned home. The villagers gathered quietly, their eyes full of curiosity, eager to hear exciting stories from the big city. Tessa had none to tell. Nolly, however, returned with small savings, new wisdom, and a character forged by patience. Their mother looked at them both and smiled gently. So she asked, "What did the city teach you?" Tessa lowered her head. "That money without patience is just noise." From that day on, whenever someone in the village spoke of rushing for quick riches, the elders would smile and say, "Remember Tessa. She ran after money and tripped over greed." Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.